Spring break is just around the corner. We're so close. This means many families are looking to get away to relax and unwind. But think twice before spending money on a rental that renter would tell you, hey, we're going to give you a discount because it can be far from relaxing if it's not a true discount. Joining me this morning is Leah Napoliello with Better Business Bureau of Greater Houston. Good morning, Leah. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Sure, good morning.
You know, talk to us about, I feel like we're always talking about scams, and I get it, but tell us how this scam is working. How does it come to fruition?
So basically you go on these rental sites like Airbnb, Vrbo, or even social media, and there are fake listings. So the scammers will pretend like they own property that they really do not own. So they'll work with you and claim that they are going to rent to you and take your money, but then when you come to your destination, you don't have any property, any place to stay, basically. So it can be a big shock.
So you really have my wheels turning here, because I use VRBO, Vrbo, however we're saying it these days, quite often. And in fact, I just booked a rental property in Hill Country for at the end of March, and as I often do. How is it, though? I would think that a platform like a VRBO, Vrbo, or Airbnb, they would vet these people claiming to have these properties. Is that not the case? Like, how do I know I'm getting a legit rental?
Yeah, so those rental sites basically they will vet them very carefully,
Okay.
but oftentimes the scammer will take you off-site. So they may put up some pictures and pretend like they're the owner of it, but then they'll say they want you to complete the transaction via Cash App and communicate with them directly, not via the site itself. So that's where you want to be cautious and don't fall prey to that, because if they lure you away, you're going to lose some of the protections that the site does have in place.
Gotcha. This was years ago when I was living in Philadelphia. I was anchoring reporting there, and I was looking for a new place to live, a new apartment. And at the time, Craigslist was really big. I don't even know if Craigslist is still around, but at the time it was. And I remember seeing a listing on there, reaching out to the person, having a conversation with the person claiming to have this property, when in actuality it wasn't. I did a drive-by and I saw an older family there, so I stopped to introduce myself, and they're like, our property's not up for rent. And that's when it dawned on me I was potentially almost being scammed.
Right, that happens quite a bit. You want to verify that the person that you're speaking to is actually the owner. And you can actually look through, either go in person like you did, or county records show the true owner of various properties. So you can look at public records to find the real owner of the property and see if that's the person that you're speaking to. Yeah,
that's a really great starting place for sure. I'm curious, have you received complaints from people falling victim to these types of scams?
Yes, unfortunately, every year, especially during popular vacation seasons, we do receive these types of complaints and also reports to our scam tracker site. So it's something everyone needs to be cautious of and aware of.
Yeah, and so again, when you are booking on a rental platform, you really have to do your homework. Ask those questions. If it feels too good to be true, it likely is.
Right, exactly. If the price is really low and it's a very popular destination, then that's a red flag. Also pay with a credit card too, because if there is any type of issue, you can always dispute the charges more easily that way. Yeah,
we're always reminding folks to use the credit card and not your debit card. Last week, I was doing a story with Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo about their new app that they have this year. And you know, one thing that we touched upon that we added to the story was, hey, folks, remember, do not connect your debit card to any sort of app. You know, put your credit card there.
Right, exactly. That's important information too. And also, you know, many of these scammers will want you to pay via Cash App. So that's what you want to be cautious of too, because oftentimes that money will just be gone if you pay using that method and pay a scammer.
You can't get it back when you use those Cash Apps like Zelle and Venmo and other things like that. Okay, as always, we appreciate your time. Hey, next time you come on the show, come in studio. We're back.
Sure.
We're back in Studio A. We'd love to host you here.
So yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Leah, as always, thank you very much.